Well, hey everybody, welcome to it. We're back in DCS world, flying the Huey. We're gonna go shoot up some stuff, try not to get shot too bad, and maybe even do some CSAR, search and rescue. So, this is Bug Eater 64, and I want to welcome you to the flight. Now, for those of you looking, happen to see my shirt here, want to know what it says? It's very simple. It says, "Death smiles at everyone." And it says, "We grumpy old men, we just smile right back." So that's what we're going to do today in DCS World. Come on, let's have some fun. See you on the inside. Okay, so we're inside the UH-1 Huey, and we are in the Persian Gulf at Sharia Airport. So everything looking good. Our gunners are set up to go. Gonna make a couple things still left to do. We've got to turn on the generator to or the inverter on, and then the generator to flight mode. And with that, everything is ready. Yep, let's make sure our radio altimeter is on so we can keep an eye on our altitude and just how low we may get. Now the bad guys we're looking for, they're about north of us. And there are some AI Apache helicopters already up there, and they've been dealing out some death and mayhem, and we're going to go up there and kind of finish off what they started. They've taken pretty much care of the hard targets, so our little helicopter here can take care of anything damaged and any of the softer targets. So I am not on a multiplayer server. I'm just in my game setup, and this is a quick mission that I just set up to test something, and it's working perfectly. No lag. So my lag issues are strictly with the multiplayer servers. So that's something we're going to have to figure out. But with that being said, back to our mission. And flying this low kind of makes those people nervous. So look at our map. I mean, little white is where I am on our way north. Actually, a little northeast, but who's being that critical? And you can tell by the map we've got quite a ways to go. And our crew today is my co-pilot Bubba and my gunners Franklin and Davidson. And those, Bubba's not a real great shot, I've noticed lately. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's drinking a little bit before we go on missions. But Franklin and Davidson, they're not too bad. Especially if I keep the helicopter platform fairly stable. But wanted to keep it fairly low all the way in to kind of, stay out of the eyes of any enemy fighters that might be around. Luckily, may not, that'll keep us from running into any. But while we're doing our trek northeast, we'll take a look at some of the AI and what it's up to while we're heading up to help. Tell they've done quite a bit of damage already, and it looks like they've used up all their anti-tank missiles. Those racks are empty. They may still have a few rockets in the pod, I'm not sure, but there's some bad guys still down there shooting. There were 3 AI Apaches out here, so it would be so awesome to get that into the game for a player and not just AI. Right now, the only true gunship available is the KA-50. I guess you could also say the Gazelle, but the Gazelle doesn't, it's got such a limited loadout. But you can see they've done some damage here. A lot of burning wreckage. That is such a sexy helicopter. But I think something that would be an exceptional addition would be something like the Black Hawk, because it's a multi-purpose helicopter that can be fixed up like the HUEY with guns and rockets. But it also can set with that you can set up with extra fuel pods, and it can be used for medevac, SAR missions, even close-in air support. Everything that the HUEY can do, the Black Hawk can do, and actually do it better. It's a much stronger helicopter as far as speed, and of course it's got 2 engines. So I'd love to see that in the game too, but nothing showing anything in the future. The only thing they got is more European type equipment coming in, so who knows? We'll see. Until then, I'll just enjoy watching the AI do some things. And me and my Huey will just keep moving along. So there was a total of 3 Apache AI aircraft in this. When I was making my trek north, they were still flying through the area, and even when I arrived, they were still keeping the enemy's attention. North of that road, there's also a anti-air gun, so we have to keep our eyes open. See that second Apache going low over the target. Alright, and you can see we've still got a long way to go up there to where the Apaches are. You can see the 3 of them flying around up there. And our targets that are they've damaged but not completely destroyed some of them, so that's where we're headed. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so we are now approaching the area. And way off in the distance we can actually see our friendlies flying around. Almost dead ahead. We got a couple targets to take out. They're basically anti-air asset. And so they're pretty much toast. They'll burn and explode. Now there is a damaged unit up here, but I think it was a BTR, and we're going to It'll take a lot more to kill it. As the Apache flew by. And one of the two targets we shot at earlier just exploded. Second one just exploded. So we're doing good. We've destroyed two targets. Now we're going to fly out here and see if we can find that anti-air gun. We'll take care of it and then head back and take care of the already damaged unit. This is a lone anti-air gun out here, so. Putting a little damage on that Strela. Pop some flare and chaff there just in case there's a man pad that I'm not aware of. Because they have a nasty habit of just sneaking up on you when you least expect it. There we go. Bank too heavy because then the door gunner has a hard time picking up the target. Yeah, got him that time. Burning. And he go boom. Alright, so we took out the Strela. Now we're going to head back to our first encounter and take out the last piece of equipment there. We know it's damaged, so hopefully we've damaged enough it can't fire at us. That would be a nice plus. right ahead. There he is. Yeah, put a little damage on him. But he is still mobile and moving. Alright. Swing around and give our door gunner a little play time. See if we can finish this old boy off. Okay. BTR 80. Taking a little bit to get rid of that old thing, but we're doing some damage to him. You can see the Apache still hanging around. Alright, let's see if we can get him, burn him, and finish him off. Yeah, that's it, Gunner. Do your thing. Good shooting. And he is burning. Very good. It's just a matter now. He'll be going boom. And he is done. Alright, so I don't want to fly all the way back to base. There aren't any more targets in the area. We've cleaned this area up. So all hostiles have been removed. But there's a friendly base to our right a ways off. And you can see it there. And that's where we're going to head instead of going all the way back. I'm going to head over right over there. So, oh no, it's been a good mission. Another beautiful day in the Persian Gulf. It was actually raining when we first took off. So right now we are headed dead towards the airport. So let's go. Okay, and as you can see, dead ahead, we're approaching the airport. And we can just fly in here, land, and call it mission complete and success. And we'll pull up right in front of the tower. And we'll set it down right about here. And that to me is a mission well done. Just another day in the Persian Gulf. All right, well, there we are. Another excellent mission. Couple things. No lag. Why? Because I wasn't on a multiplayer server in DCS, so that's something I'm going to have to work on and look into to see why the lag issue still exists in multiplayer. But the mission itself went extremely well. Love the section with the fact that they're using Apaches for the AI. Just a great, sexy looking helicopter with a lot of firepower. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I sure had a lot of fun bringing it to you. If you liked it, click the like button. If you didn't like it, click the don't like button. And make some comments. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me how to make things better and more enjoyable and entertaining to you folks that see my videos. If you want to be notified when I make more content, go ahead and click that little bell next to the subscribe button. And that way you'll never miss one of my, well, let's just say you won't miss any of my content. I don't know how good they are. But anyway, they're here. They're for entertainment and just for fun. Anyway, until next time, this is Bug Eater 64. And as always, safe flying.